You want to go, old man?
Cox.
And what do you do?
I'm a geologist, retired, but I can't stay away from it.
I don't blame you.
It's a lot of fun.
And you're up here looking for...
Well, I'm doing some claim assessment work. The Gemmin Society has a claim up here.
Okay.
So I'm going to make sure that our assessment work is done and just kind of checking things out.
Cool.
Picking up the trash.
And then looking for...
I'm mostly looking for fluorescent minerals.
And you do that after dark with a light?
That's the best time. I can throw myself under a blanket and find stuff, but it's better to do it at night.
And you'll camp out here, set up a camp?
I think so tonight, yeah.
Cool.
I brought all my gear, so I probably will.
Sounds good. Yeah. Thank you. Take care. That's a cool dude. I like it. I like it. I like anybody who's getting out and about, doing things instead of just sitting in town, looking at a computer, doing whatever people in town do. You're hunting gems or rocks or lions or adventure, whatever you're trying to do, just get out and about. As long as you're not a yahoo. We don't want no yahoos out here trashing things up like that. Pack it in, pack it out. Today I'm just gonna ride, see if I can do this. Just gonna ride up this little old road. We'll go up here and turn and go up to a big old gap up there. And that's what I want to do, is I want to go up in that gap and then I'm going to turn left, which will be back to the north, and I'm going to go up there and there's a couple places I just want to check, look around. Sunday morning, don't usually like to be out on Sunday morning, but I've just been working. So much going on, just tough, and I've got the dogs out, but I get them out in the buggy in the morning, and it's just not the same as saddling up a couple mules and going. And I got a late start this morning. I had some phone calls from family and stuff going on, but I'm out. That's what matters. And I got the female dogs. It's hot already. It's supposed to get up to 72 degrees today. It was cold this morning. There was ice in the water buckets. So that's the typical of the desert. You freeze in the morning, burn up in the afternoon. But it's all good, and I'm out. That's what matters. And I won't stay out very long. The first place, it's too hot. And then I got some family matters I got to take care of later on. So go up here and eat some steak, take a look at that. There's a little place that goes back off here to the north I want to see, and get the mules out, get them exercised. I tell you something that's interesting, and something about these mules. Now, I know we always talked about our horses getting high. You feed them too good, don't ride them hard enough, and they'll, oh, he's going to be high this morning. And what that means is high. They're going to be all up on the muscle, too much energy, not wanting to pay attention. But what happens with these mules, or what's happened with Agnes here, my good old buddy Agnes, not so much with Jet Johnson, of course he's old, of course Agnes is pretty old too, but one of the things I noticed is I bought these pellets, and every morning when I take the mules out, I put a morale on, or a feed bag they call them, and I give them some pellets or sometimes some oats, depends on what I got. Well, these pellets I bought, I didn't realize it at the time, but they've got corn in them. And we wouldn't ever feed our horses corn because it would make them high. Well, Agnes doesn't get high, but she gets what I call real looky, almost boogery, you know, and it's like she'll look at rocks. It's a strange thing. Mules all got a quirk. I mean, and she'll look at rocks, and you can tell those ears perk up straight up, and they bow their head like that, and they look at them. Feels like she's gonna explode, like, why I'm gonna take off. She don't ever do it, but she acts like she's gonna booger at them, or she's scared, acts like she's scared of it. She really isn't, I don't think. I think she feels pretty good. As I tell a buddy of mine, she's just being a mule. So they're not near as boogery. Time I get up to the top of this mountain up here, she probably won't be looking at rocks. Oh, and another thing they do is when you're riding back to the truck, or back to camp, wherever that might be, I guess it's because they feel good, because they think they're going back to camp and their mind isn't quite working right, she'll start boogering then too. And when Jet was a young mule, he would actually, you know, throw a little fit and buck a little bit on your way back to camp. Even after he'd been rode all day long, he couldn't buck hard enough to throw an old I better not say that. I was gonna say an old fat lady, but maybe I'll just say an old fat man, because he couldn't throw me, and I was an old fat man. Anyway, it's a hell of a climb. Looks to be a good day. Far blue mountains there. That's where my camp is set up at, where I set up my tent, my remote camp in the last video. So I gotta get back up there, but I gotta find the time to do it. Like to find the place out of the wind so I could build a little fire and heat up my lunch. Maybe down the bottom of that canyon. all the way up the top, right up through there. Rode these rims on down. Heated up my steak. Some pretty neat places in here. Come on, Jed Johnson. Oh, Agnes. She's making a pretty good mule. We had our issues when she was younger, but we have both strived to overcome. All right, let's read these pitiful stats here. 4 miles. It's gone for about 3 hours. Elevation here is 4,405 feet. Even though I was late and the wind was blowing and I didn't go very far, it was still a good day.